is your culture? What is the culture that you're setting up for your friends? What is the culture that you're setting up for your family? What is the culture that you're setting up for your children? What is your culture? I absolutely love this principle. It's your dream. It's your dream. It's not your mama's dream. It's not your daddy's dream. It's not your brother's dream, your sister's dream. It's not your friend's dream. You see, people tell you what they can't do. They don't tell you what you can't do. They tell you what they can't do because they don't have your gifts, your talents, your education, your experience, your connections, your relationships, your resources. Just because mom and dad couldn't make it in Hollywood doesn't mean you can't make it in Hollywood. Just because people don't get or understand your dream doesn't mean it won't happen. You see, when I told individuals that I was going to leave the most valuable company in the world, a six-figure salary and a company car to go out and begin to do what it is that I love to do, people laughed at me. They called me crazy. But it's my dream. I don't give a damn if you think I'm a good speaker. I don't give a damn if you think I speak well. I don't care if you think that I'm tall enough. I don't care if you think that I'm light enough. It's my dream. It's your dream. You have to begin to doubt your doubts. How much time do we spend doubting ourselves? But how often do we begin to doubt our doubts? You've got to doubt your doubts and believe in what you believe. If you don't get anything else from me tonight, make sure that you get this. You have to push through your breaking points. If you find yourself saying that you're ready for the success that you've been thinking about, that you've been dreaming about, for that next level, you have to push through your breaking points. You see, the interesting thing about your breaking point is your breaking point is that defining point. I know a lot of you are probably looking at me and saying, man, look at this fresh-faced guy. He doesn't know anything about breaking points. But guess what? I got a lot of things to tell you about breaking points. I've reached emotional breaking points, financial breaking points, physical breaking points, mental breaking points. Am I the only one in here who has ever been to a breaking point? The interesting thing about breaking points is once you begin to push through your breaking point, then you begin to receive your destiny. So many people see destiny as this huge word, but destiny is all about destination. Where do you want to land? How can you begin to push through your breaking point? You see, I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy. I'm not here to tell you that it's not going to be painful at times. But just as the mother is in labor and she's experiencing a pain that she has never felt before, she is told one simple word, and that's push. I don't think I can do it. Push. But you don't know what I've been through. You don't know my struggles. You don't know what my bank account looks like. Push. Because on the other side of that pain is purpose.
Yes, sir.
You have to push past your breaking points. So I thought it'd be absolutely fitting to begin to wrap up this presentation with a quote from Martin Luther King Jr., since we just observed his birthday on Monday.
All right.
His birthday was Sunday, January 15th. I know a lot about Martin Luther King because Martin Luther King sits at my same stature at 5'7". I was actually telling Blair and a few of the gentlemen in here, can this podium move? I don't want people to not be able to see me. You see, I just wanted to make sure that everyone would be able to see me. And the reason I bring up Martin Luther King Jr. is because a lot of times we lose what he was speaking about. And this excerpt comes from the fierce urgency of now. The excerpt paraphrases. We have come face to face with the fact that tomorrow is today. We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now. In this unfolding conundrum of life and history, there is such a thing as being too late. This is not the time for apathy and complacency. This is the time for vigorous and positive action. Like Blair alluded to a bit earlier, tomorrow is not promised. In fact, Martin Luther King Jr. wrote this and simply said that we are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today. How many things are you pushing off until tomorrow? How many people are you not saying, I love you to, until tomorrow? How many relationships have you allowed to continue to stay where they are until tomorrow? You see, yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is no guarantee. All you have is today. You see, today is the only day actually yours. I'm going to say that one more time. I wasn't really big at spelling when I was younger either. But T-O-D-A-Y, the only day actually yours. That is what today is. Yesterday is gone and tomorrow is not promised. Stop pushing the things off into tomorrow that you can do today. And get back that fierce urgency of now. Just as Martin Luther King Jr. said, now is not the time for apathy. It's not the time for complacency. Complacency feels good because it's comfortable. You don't have to move. But if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. And if it doesn't change you, you're not going anywhere. You're stuck stagnant. You live out that same year for 18 years. So I know a lot of you probably never gonna figure out what your why is. I know a lot of you are probably not going to do a life GPS. You're not gonna write down your goals, your priorities, and your strategies. But for those who are out there that are listening and are saying, hey, I need some help, I'd love to chat with you. Got an amazing program to help you do just that, to begin to figure out what your goals, your priorities, your strategies are, and the accountability that you need to push through your breaking points. As I wrap up today, I'd like to leave you all with one word.